says the secret to a loving relationship is cheering for all the same teams. She says, yeah, unless it's Gryffindor completely destroying your Slytherin ass. From the No Balls, No Rush Studios in Scottsdale, Arizona, where sports, laughs, and just the right amount of chaos collide. This is the S3 Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? You are listening to the S3. I'm JD. She is Ms. Lady. I'm Jeff Demers. Ms. Marnie Tisdale, fresh off of her birthday. Happy birthday. It was yesterday.
No, it was Thursday.
That's what I said. It's a good thing I forgot the day after the birthday. Would you rather have me forget before?
No, after is an acceptable time. It's like trying to remember what you had for lunch last Tuesday. So,
well, technically, we just wrapped up your final present because you like the Chocolate Factory. Not gonna lie, we like the Chocolate Factory in North Scottsdale, and we just spent about $100 there, something like that.
No, it was only 50.
Wow, but we got a lot. We got a lot of good stuff. Holy crap! All right. Anyway, so we got another fun show lined up as always as we preview NASCAR's trip to Sonoma Raceway this weekend with our top storylines, DFS strategy, and race predictions. We'll also debut our brand new segment, Here's to the Good Times, where we raise a glass to the biggest, most positive moments in Arizona sports from the past week. And we'll wrap things up with another edition of Pack Words, which we changed up a little bit. I like the new way that we're doing it. I kind of like the new way that we're doing it.
Yeah, it's fun.
We have been featuring for the last 2 weeks now a 400 card set, 2025 Donruss NFL cards. And we'll tell you how we got the cards that we have to show off and see if we can build a winning hand here when we get to that. First off, what are we drinking? You go first.
The Fever Tree ginger beer. This is non-alcoholic since I can't have that anymore, but very tasty if you like ginger. It's like a super spicy version of ginger ale. Are we cracking open now?
Yeah, we'll crack open now. I have got the Arrogant Bastard Ale. Arrogant Bastard Ale. I took one look at the can and I said, that's the one that we got to get. So first off, let's crack it.
Yeah.
Let me get a smell here. Like I'm doing a fine wine. Just okay. All right. That sounds pretty good. All right, let's give it a taste.
Okay.
Did you already taste yours?
I was waiting for you. Now I have. It's good. I like that.
That's good. That's a good ale right there. This has 7%, 7.5%, 7.2% alcohol by volume.
All right.
So it's a pretty good chance that I'll be feeling pretty good because I'm not much of a drinker.
Nope.
But we do have a drinking segment, so we'll be sipping that until our drinking segment.
Is it really flowery?
Yeah, it does kind of taste a little flowery.
Just curious.
Yeah. All right. So what's first?
What's first? Headlines and horrible dad jokes.
All right. The headlines may or may not be horrible, but the dad jokes definitely are. Use them at your own discretion. Do not yell at us if it gets you slapped.
At your own risk.
By your own kids. All right. Just beat down by your little 6-year-old just on top of you, just pounding away. All right. Headline number 1, with the NFL stating on Tuesday that they will not be holding a supplemental draft this season. Brandon Sorsby is running out of options to play at the professional level. The Canadian Football League now has released a statement saying, quote, upholding the integrity of the league and ensuring fair competition and is paramount to the CFL. That's what they said in the statement to USA Today on Friday. The allegations, quote, the allegations involving Brendan Sorsby are serious and concerning. Now, to be fair, there was never news that he was going to try and get into the CFL, but the NFL said they are not holding a supplemental draft.
Right.
Quote, at this time, still on the CFL, quote, at this time, the CFL will not register a contract for him, and no team will be permitted to add him to its negotiation list. That article is on ESPN. Sorsby's attorney, Jeffrey Kessler, had told ESPN that the NFL's decision to not hold a supplemental draft was a CBA violation and that they would pursue possible action with the NFLPA. First off, let me say the defense of the NFL real quick and then tell you why I am with the NFL on this. So the NFL's discretionary defense, under Article 6 of the NFL CBA, the league possesses the authority to determine if a supplemental draft is appropriate. The NFL informed Sorsby in a formal letter that his petition, submitted just 3 business days before the deadline and lacking supporting documentation, did not provide enough time for a meaningful review. Furthermore, the league explicitly noted that they have no intention of altering their offseason structure to accommodate a player attempting to bypass NCAA gambling sanctions.
Is he one of the ones caught gambling on himself?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't recognize the name, so I wasn't.
Yeah, he's been involved. He's gambled thousands and thousands of times, over 40 times during games that he played in.
Right.
In college.
Right.
So good. I'm happy about it because his whole defense was it's a mental issue.
Right.
The app basically made him do it by all the notifications. Now, as you know, because you know me, I'm a gambler.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I love gambling. The app gives you multiple opportunities to throw money in. Yeah. But it also gives you multiple opportunities to not throw money in.
Mm-hmm.
I am on a very strict budget because I know how I can be. Also, because I am a press member, credentialed press with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Arizona State Sun Devils football, I do not gamble anymore because I looked into it and I'm like, you know what? I probably shouldn't be gambling. This is more like a company level thing, but I don't gamble on the Diamondbacks or Major League Baseball. And I do not gamble on college football, which is why I cannot wait for the NFL season to start.
Right?
You know this. Like, I'm big into NFL football.
Yeah.
Like, really big. So I'm actually like, it gives you like, even if like one of my favorite bets to do when I was betting on baseball back in the day was a pitch by pitch, right? And the app even comes out and says, hey, we notice you're kind of betting a lot. Maybe you should step back. But when you bet pitch by pitch, you can have 100 bets quickly, like halfway through the game.
Well, there's a real thing to say that I have a mental disorder. It's another thing to expect the entire world to bend over backwards and cater to you about it. Like, that's not a full, you need to be getting help and monitoring and all that stuff. Like, what do you got to do to keep yourself healthy?
Also, if that was a legitimate defense, there are dozens and dozens of athletes who could have also used that defense, but I think they recognized that was complete and total bullshit.
Right.
That's not a good defense.
Yeah. It's not. It's not.
All right. So I just applied for a job down at the diner, and I told them that I really bring a lot to the table. Stupid. Headline number 2, ESPN has released their list of the top 10 skilled player units in the NFL. Now, do you know what the skilled player units are? These are your wide receivers and running backs.
Okay.
All right. So they made their top 10 list, and the Arizona Cardinals are ranked 6th behind the Lions at number 1, Rams, Bengals, Falcons, and 49ers.
That's just interesting all around. I wouldn't have expected a lot of those things.
Oh, I know that they have good young talent. The problem is there's 2 sides. There's actually multiple parts to a football team, and the offense is only a small part of it, which is why they are not favored. The Arizona Cardinals, mind you, are not favored in any game coming up. They're even underdogs for when the Jets and the Raiders come to town.
Yeah.
That's how bad they are expected to be.
Yeah.
Because people keep forgetting they had the 29th ranked defense last year and did nothing, including keeping their defensive coordinator to improve the defense.
Yeah.
The odds makers, they recognize that their defense is going to absolutely suck. Hashtag We're going to make a lot of money betting against Cardinals this year. Just throwing that out there. All right. Not to brag, but I made 6 figures last year. I was also named worst employee at the toy factory. I like that one. That was kind of funny.
They're figurines, not dolls. Yeah.
All right. That's coming from a D&D nerd right there. All right. Headline number 3. In conjunction with the NFL's network's release of their top 10 NFL players for 2026, we have officially, as of today, released our own rankings. Based on 2025 performance, you can check out numbers 100 to 81 right now. Go to CoachJeffDemers.com and check out the latest articles. So instead of just like, I don't know, thinking about projections and how well NFL players are going to do this year, I basically went solely off of how well they did last year.
Right.
And if they were going to continue along that path. So rankings 100 to 81 are out. CoachJeffDemers.com. Check it out. All right. So what has 5 toes and isn't your foot?
I have no idea.
My foot. All right. Moving on. It's not your foot. It's my foot. All right. Headline number 4. The Phoenix Suns may have found their next enforcer going by name of Koa Peat. The Phoenix Suns added some serious toughness to their roster by selecting Arizona native Koa Peat in the first round of the NBA draft at 6'8" and around 240. Peat isn't being projected as the next Kevin Durant, but he might become exactly what Phoenix has been missing, and that is a physical, high-energy power forward who attacks the rim, rebounds, defends multiple positions, and does the dirty work that helps teams win championships. Right. Scouts have compared his game to players like Jeremy Grant, Thaddeus Young, as well as others, while his style evokes flashes, this is what I saw, of Sean Kemp's explosiveness. Larry Johnson, a.k.a. Grandmama, you don't know who he is, look him up. Larry Johnson's power, even a little bit of Kevin Garnett's competitive fire. If Pete develops a reliable outside shot to complement his athleticism and toughness, the Suns may have landed one of the biggest steals of the draft and the kind of fan favorite who could quickly carve out a major role in Phoenix. Pete, by the way, won 4 consecutive state championships at Perry High School in Gilbert, Arizona, before going to the University of Arizona and helping them to the Final Four this past season as freshman. So awesome. Great pick by the
that's exciting.
I love how they didn't even have a first round pick. They ended up making some deals and moving into the first round to grab him. The homegrown guy. I hope he goes over 40. There's a little bit of discussion online thinking, what number should he wear? I think it should be number 40 because I think that represents Sean Kemp. I don't even know if he knows who Sean Kemp is because, in fact, he's only 19 years old. I hope he does, but I think that's the type of attitude. I think that's the type of power, the type of fierceness that he could bring. It's a lot to put on a 19-year-old kid, but I watched him at Arizona. I saw him in the news a lot down in Gilbert. Like, he could be that next dude. They could finally have a solid young player down low to pair up with Devin Booker and Green, which could be really nice. All right. So when I was a kid, my mother told me I could be anyone I wanted to be. Without identity theft is a crime. Who knew? Who knew? Thanks, Mom. Did 5 years for that. I have never been found guilty. All right, what's next?
NASCAR Cup Series at Sonoma, top 10 and DFS.
All right, so let's talk about it real quick before we do, though. When Lady M and I decided to keep our high mileage 2016 Chevy Trax on the road, we knew it was going to need some serious attention. That's why we trusted the team over at Grulick's Automotive Repair in North Scottsdale. From brakes and spark plugs to oil leaks and routine maintenance, they handled everything our vehicle needed, and they did it with outstanding service and professionalism every step of the way. What impressed us even more, Grulick's actually beat the prices we were quoted by the dealership when we originally purchased the vehicle. Quality work, honest pricing, and no surprises. That's hard to find these days. If you're looking For reliable automotive service that won't wreck your budget, give Nathan and Jeff, he's going to be awesome because his name's Jeff, at Grulick's Automotive Repair. Give him a call today at 480-483-2447. That's 480-483-2447. Tell them JD and Lady M sent ya. Like, we just got done enjoying some of that on our way. Like, our AC is blowing amazing now. They fixed the leak.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
This is an important time of year for that because it is miserable
only
being in a car without AC in June, July.
When the temperature gauge reads hell, it's hot. It's just hot. All right. So now let's get to it. NASCAR at Sonoma. The next race is the Toyota / Mart 350 tomorrow at Sonoma Raceway. It is a 1.99 mile road course. I think we could say 2 miles. The date, Sunday, June 28th. The time, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The purse, $11.233 million. You can watch it on TNT at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when your coverage starts. Or listen on Radio PRN, Sirius XM, NASCAR Channel 90. The distance, 218.9 miles. That is 110 laps. Stage 1 ends on lap 25. Stage 2 ends on lap 55. And the final stage ends on lap 110. The O'Reilly series is actually going on right now. I have not looked at my DFS team at all. So, and I do not have SVG on that team, which worries me, which is why I have not looked at my DFS team at all. So
right.
Let's see how that works. All right, so let's talk about the Cup Series top 10 talking points. Number 1, can anyone beat the aforementioned Shane Van Gisbergen? He has 7 road course wins in just 15 starts. He's got 6 wins in his last 8 road course races. He is the defending Sonoma winner, and he is a heavy favorite entering the weekend. Lady M, does he win this race tomorrow or not? Yes or no? Put you on the spot.
Off the cuff, I would say yes. The only thing I guess I could say caveat is I would have said yes last weekend too, and he wasn't the winner. But
he got
this
wrecked.
is a bit different. It's a known course and all that, so most likely, yes.
Correction, he didn't get wrecked. He was involved in a wreck. There is a difference. All right. But it's hard to go against him, which
it's incredibly
I
difficult.
might do it again because he's expensive. When you play in DFS, I'll go over the DFS strategy here in a little bit, but when you're playing DFS and he's your favorite guy that you want on your team is the most expensive, he's the most expensive for a reason. Mm-hmm. And it makes it really hard to put in drivers number 5 and 6 because you basically got to pick people in the back that aren't going any further than the back. All right, number 2, Tyler Reddick versus his boss, Denny Hamlin. Only 8 points separate them.
Hamlin came up in the middle of the season here.
It's crazy.
Crept up.
He has gained 121 points over the last 5 races on his driver from 2311.
Yeah.
He is. I'm not going to go there just yet. I will say Sonoma could determine the regular season championship favorite. Let's just say that because if Denny jumps in front, I honestly don't know if Tyler
can get it back.
I think Tyler needs a great showing tomorrow. He needs to beat his boss.
Yeah.
To have a shot. Now, Tyler's really good at like intermediate tracks and things like that. So but if he has an advantage, it's supposed to be at road courses over Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there.
It'll be interesting. It'll be a big tell about the rest of the season for sure.
Speaking of supposed to be really good at road courses, let's talk about Kyle Larson, who desperately needs a win.
He did look good last week for a spell of the race, and then it was over.
He finished up there. He didn't win. Yeah. He's on a 41 race winless streak. However, he's a 2-time Sonoma winner, including the last time our company, Sports Media X, covered that race live just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
He has 4 top 5s in his last 5 races. It kind of feels like he's ready to break through. And as a matter of fact, I don't know. See, I've been thinking about because of Kyle Busch, he was my driver. I've kind of been lost as far as who my driver's gonna be. I thought it was gonna be Hocevar, and just didn't feel right. And then I thought it was gonna be Reddick, and I kind of felt like I was kind of jumping on a bandwagon there.
A little bit.
Right?
Okay.
So I'm kind of thinking I'll go with one of your guys' teammates. How about the guy that's on the worst losing streak currently? How about let's cheer for Kyle Larson, or at least I will. I think I could do that. I could become a Kyle Larson fan.
Yeah, he's a good driver.
I'll try it out.
All the races.
It may take me till the end of the season or even into next season to actually really pick my driver, but I think I'm gonna try on a Kyle Larson brand here. And he's a Chevy guy, which I like Chevy. We drive a Chevy,
We do.
So we'll see what happens there. All right, that was number 3. Number 4, Chase Elliott still owns Sonoma. Consistency. Key word there. Consistency. He has 5 consecutive Sonoma top 10s. He's got 3 straight top 5s. There's 7 career road course victories in there. Could this finally be his first, though, next-gen road course win? Keep in mind, there's also SVG.
Probably not. I don't have a whole lot of faith in that. Like, I know he's a storied driver with a good history and everything, but I've never seen it. When I came in, we were already in the next-gen cars. So he's always been, like my guy, like Bowman, middle of the pack, does well, gets up there occasionally.
He's got to win this season. He's got to win this season.
Did he manage already?
Yeah, he won a race this season, but not on the road course. And he's usually pretty good at road course. So we'll see what happens. Another guy that's pretty good at road courses is AJ Allmendinger, the Dinger, making his 500th Cup start. It's a major career milestone. All 3 of his top 10 finishes this season have come on road courses, including last week. This is a perfect place for another surprise run. He may actually pull this off. Like, I can see him running top 5, and maybe even putting a little heat on SVG or whoever's in front.
Right.
So we'll see what happens there. So look out for Dinger. I'm going to see if I can get him on my team, but I have a feeling he's going to be one of the more expensive players, along with like Michael McDowell and
right.
SVG number 6. Sitting outside of the chase currently, as good as he is on road courses, he's subpar at best.
Everything else
on regular tracks. It's a surprise if he's running in the top half at a regular track, at an oval, let's say. Currently, he's 17th in points. He's 5 points below the cutoff. Basically, one mistake at San Diego changed everything, but if he gets a win, he's back in, because he was in before the wreck last week. Granted, though, we're like a third of the way through the season. This goes till November.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left to turn stuff around and have a sudden.
Yeah, I think he'll make the chase.
Still waiting for Bella to have
make the chase, and we'll see what happens.
One of his little ninja attacks.
All right. Let's talk about Toyota's historic season at number 7. They have 11 wins in 17 races. They have 4 straight victories.
This year's working.
They're looking for 5 consecutive wins for the first time ever. Interesting. All right. How's that ginger beer doing?
It's good. It's little, so I'm nursing it. I want to make sure I have some for the segment.
Oh yeah, we got a toast at the end. I forgot about that. My 7.2% alcohol by volume over here. All right. All right, moving on. Number 8, Sonoma Playoff Bubble Watch. So we already mentioned SVG. Other drivers we need to watch: Ryan Preece, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, AJ Allmendinger. Right? Expect aggressive strategy all afternoon at this track by everybody, but it wouldn't surprise me if one of these guys just pulls off like the ultimate strategy where everybody thinks they're going to run out of gas and they just don't. Could be them. Could be SVG, right? Who knows?
Right.
We'll see what happens there. Number 9, it's Kyle Larson versus SVG. It's the best overall driver versus the best road course driver. This is a fun debate, right? So it's a road course. You would expect SVG to beat Kyle Larson, but Larson does have victories at Sonoma. This track. It'll be interesting. You still picking SVG on Sunday, or who finishes better, SVG or Larson?
I think SVG still. Like, he's gonna have a chip on his shoulder because of what happened in San Diego, so he's gonna be a little extra SVG
but
this next weekend, I think.
Counterpoint: Kyle Larson's got a 41 race losing chip on his shoulder.
He does.
All right, I like your point though. We'll see what happens. Number 10. Look out for the dark horse drivers. Keep an eye on Michael McDowell, who I mentioned, Chris Busher, Ty Gibbs, and then the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger. All have outstanding recent road course numbers and could steal the spotlight if SVG or Larson have issues. And we didn't expect SVG to have issues last week.
No, we sure did.
Caught up in a wreck. It was only like a 21 car wreck.
Yeah,
so it was a little hard to avoid. You're not just going around like one car. You basically had to drive through like a wall of cars.
Yeah.
Wasn't happening. Let's talk about that DFS strategy here real quick. So for the Cup Series, we're going to build around one elite driver, maybe two dominators, maybe. So you're looking at SVG, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick. All right. Tier 2, Chase Elliott, Chris Busher, Michael McDowell, AJ Allmendinger. They're going to be cheaper, but they're still going to be top, like third in cost. Yeah. Now, your mid-range targets is where, like, you could really get some players. Ty Gibbs is a solid road course driver. Christopher Bell, as long as his wrist holds up, because it didn't hold up last week in San Diego.
No,
I'm not sure it's going to hold up this week, but I am sure he's going to give it a go to see what happens.
Yeah.
So that way they still get the points for the start. Other guys, Ryan frickin' Blaney. Look out for him. He does very well at Sonoma. And then look out for the crazy guy, the watermelon farmer, Ross Chastain. All solid tournament options. Your value plays here, if you're really trying, if you're just doing like one dominator and you want to get a bunch of value in there, you're looking at Daniel Suarez for GPP only. You're looking at Ryan Preece. You're looking at Carson Hocevar and Eric Jones, who has come on as of late for Legacy Motorsports. Like, he is slowly putting together probably one of the better seasons of somebody that you don't expect to have a good season, right? Drivers to stay away from him. I can't believe I'm going to say this because he's a legend. He's already a Hall of Famer. I'm going to say stay away from Denny Hamlin. He's incredible everywhere except Sonoma. Statistics simply do not support his salary that he's going to cost. Do not get him. So stay away from Denny. And Michael McDowell, one of only two drivers to finish top 10 in every next-gen Sonoma race. Chris Busher, one of the best average finishes on road courses, often overlooked. You might be able to pick him up. The Dinger, we've mentioned him, AJ Allmendinger, road course specialist. Again, 500th start motivation. Ty Gibbs, excellent road course numbers this year. Could surprise a bunch of people. All right. With that being said, I'll build my team tonight and post it tomorrow. We'll see what happens. What's next?
Here's to the good times. Top 5 reasons to raise your glass for Arizona sports.
That's right. Instead of talking about who's losing all the time and where they are in the standings, we're changing it up. We're thinking positive. We're speaking our world into existence here on the S3 podcast. So what I'm doing now is we are giving you 5 reasons to raise your glass in a toast to Arizona sports. We had to dig a little bit for this. So I can't guarantee we're going to do this every week, especially when football season starts, but we're going to try. We're definitely going to try and give you a reason to raise your glass for Arizona sports. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
All right, here's a toast. Here is to franchise history. Corbin Carroll became the Arizona Diamondbacks' all-time leader in career triples this week, passing Stephen Drew for the most in franchise history. At just 25 years old, he's already rewriting the team's record book and continues building a resume that could someday make him the greatest player in Diamondbacks history. Toast, drink up.
Toast.
Every generation has that guy. Randy Johnson dominated the mound. Paul Goldschmidt's got his name at first base and all over the Arizona record books. Corbin Carroll is becoming the face of this franchise. Is he not your favorite player?
He is. He's my favorite player in baseball.
As you're wearing a Gabby Moreno soccer jersey?
Yes. I've got a bobblehead right there.
Oh, nice. I think
that's Corbin.
I got Perdomo. I've got Corbin. And I've got Eugenio Suarez from last season. So you can't see it on my side. Can't see it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to bring mine down to put in front of you or to put behind you. I think that would look way better that way. All right. Number two.
Here is to Arizona kids staying home. The Phoenix Suns used their first-round pick on Arizona high school legend Koa Peat, giving Valley basketball fans one of the most exciting hometown stories in years. Instead of leaving the state forever, one of Arizona's biggest basketball stars now gets to wear Phoenix across his chest. Cheers.
Cheers to Koa Peat. I want him to wear number 40, Sean Kemp. That's the attitude I want him to have.
How often do you get to watch someone grow up in Arizona and then get drafted by your hometown NBA team?
Right.
I honestly can't think of. I went to high school with Mike Bibby, and he played for the Toronto Raptors.
And the Sacramento Kings.
Like exact correlation that I have. I honestly can't think of another time that's happened, so it's pretty neat.
All right. Toast. Here's to fresh beginnings. Mandatory minicamp wrapped up last week, and rookie quarterback Carson Beck continues taking first-team reps, while rookie running back Jeremiah Love has impressed coaches with his work ethic and explosiveness. Arizona's young offensive core is officially beginning to take shape, heading towards training camp, and they are being recognized by ESPN, who put them number 6 in the top skill sets. I'm drinking actual alcohol, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers.
All right, in case you didn't notice. Cheers. No wins yet, but hope is undefeated in June. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I mean, it's a nice start. Let's go there.
All right, what's next?
Here's to fighting through adversity. Despite an up and down stretch, the Mercury continued developing chemistry around their veteran core while staying in the playoff conversation. Every win and every learning experience is building towards what they hope is another postseason run. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers to the Mercury, who won today against the Tempo up in Toronto. That's not even their accent.
This team doesn't quit. They are still finding themselves, and that is definitely something we're cheering for. They grow with every game.
Outstanding. They do, and they did it today without Aaliyah Thomas.
Talia
Copper went off today for 26. I think Ayi went off for 20 off the bench. I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a good win today. All right. Last toast. Here's to the future. The future. Take a step back and look at what Arizona sports has right now. We have Corbin Carroll. We have Koa Peat. We have Carson Beck, Jeremiah Love. We have Devin Booker still in his prime, even though I think he should be traded because he's young talent for the future. I love Devin Booker. I do. But we've tried everything. But this is a positive segment, so let's go, Devin. All right, moving on. All right, and then you got the Mercury continuing to develop their young talent. It's one of the youngest collections of star power that Arizona has had across all 4 major teams in years. So cheers to the future of Arizona sports. Oh, you just tipping yours up, aren't you? I got about a third left of mine.
I did. This guy's little. He's just going to last the segment, really.
I will do one final toast
for that
in this segment, since I still have some left. May your team win. May your teams win May your drink stay cold. And here's to the good times of Arizona sports, ladies and gentlemen. And again, I'm drinking Arrogant Bastard Ale today. All right, there you go. Now you can see it. All right, good stuff. All right, what's next?
Pack Wars.
All right, so we did something cool. I actually like the way that we set this up because we have this big 400 card Don Russ set that I picked up instead of individual pack because we had a great deal on it. So I was like, I'm just going to pick that up right now. So how do we do Pack Wars when it's really like one big pack? So what we do is we blindly select, rotating 15 selections. We have the option to return up to 5 cards to the pack without looking at where they're being placed in. But once we pick up another card, we have to keep that card. All right. I like my team. But since you got your ass kicked last week because of my Travion Henderson rookie card as Patriots fans, and I think I had like McBride in there and a few others. So
yeah, you did good last week.
And an MHJ in there too. So anyway, that was last week. You can go back and look at last week's if you want. This is this week. You get to go first. You can choose whatever order. You can start at the top. You can start at the bottom. However you want to go. Who you got?
Blake Corum on the Rams.
I have one of the most exciting linebackers in the NFL, Fred Warner.
Nice. We got Jack Beck, I'm assuming, on the Raiders.
Beck. All right. I've got Quinshawn Judkins, running back for the world famous Cleveland Browns. I almost traded that out.
I really feel like I should just say Michael Williams on the Niners.
Michael Williams from the Niners on the defense. All right. I've got Cole Kmet, Chicago Bears tight end. One of them. They got like 12 of them.
Got Drake London on the Falcons.
Oh, that's a good card. Very good card right there. Number 1 wide receiver. I've got Trent Green, throwback to the Kansas City Chiefs. Trent Green.
Throwbacks are always fun. Keon Coleman, Buffalo Bills.
Oh, that's a good one. Wide receiver. Speaking of wide receivers, how about Dallas Cowboys? CD Lamb. What?
You might have won. I love CD Lamb.
Not even halfway through the pack yet.
I got Dallas Cowboys Tyler Booker. One of the big boys.
All right. Linebacker. All right. How about Carolina Panthers young stud quarterback, Bryce Young?
Yeah.
No pun intended on that. Young stud.
I did get a Patriot. I got Chad Johnson.
Oh, very nice. I got an Arizona Cardinal by the name of Michael Wilson, who just had a career year in 2025.
I got Rich Gannon on the Raiders. Backup
That's
quarterback, I'm guessing.
That's a throwback. I had him last week. I've got the number 1 wide receiver on the Denver Broncos, Mr. Cortland Sutton.
I have the only Dolphins player that I've ever really liked, which is Jalen Waddle.
I've got the best tight end on the Titans, and I'm going to mess up his first name because I've said it multiple times, and I think I've said it wrong every time. Chikosium Okonkwo.
Travis Hunter, Jaguars.
There you go. I've got one of the top, I'd say 5 running backs in the NFL, Mr. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It's just Jonathan Taylor.
You definitely did so much better than I did. I've got a throwback, Warren Moon, quarterback for the Oilers.
Oh.
And it's an Oilers.
Yeah, before they became the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like that pick. That may have boosted you up a little bit. I've got Josh Hines Allen for the Jags. I think he's on the Bills now. But this is Jaguars card.
Jonathan Mingo on the Cowboys.
Mingo. I've got J.K. Dobbins, running back, the Chargers.
Savion Williams, Green Bay.
I've got arguably top 2 tight end in the league, Mr. Brock Bowers from the Raiders. I think I won this week.
I did get TJ Hawkinson, the Vikings.
Ooh, good one. Kyler Murray's new friend.
Yeah.
How about a Patriot, Mr. Demario Douglas, also known as
Pop Douglas. Gotta love Pop Douglas.
Love Pop Douglas.
Yeah, you definitely won.
Out of the slot.
Last card is Russell Wilson. So I want to say that's the Giants.
That is the Giants. I think he's working for CBS now. He's got to deal with CBS. He's got to deal with one of those places. My last card, some guy named Christian McCaffrey.
You got he's one of my favorite players in football. In case anybody wonders about my reaction. He also got Saquon Barkley. That's just not fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, just by her reaction, I mean, you get to vote. I'm pretty sure I won this round.
You definitely won. You got 5 incredibly good cards at least in there. I got a Waddle and a Hawkinson.
That is outstanding. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the S3. That was fun. Let's do one more cheers. I can do it because I got about a third of beer left. I don't know if I'm going to finish all this because I'm not a heavy drinker. Went for the Arrogant Bastard Ale, which doesn't fit me at all.
It doesn't.
Does not fit me at all. Arrogant Bastard Ale. Got it from the Bevmo here in North Scottsdale. She's drinking water now because she's a heavy drinker. She already finished hers. It's one of the things. Happy birthday again to Ms. Lady M. To many, many more is another reason to toast you. And why don't you just go ahead and give us the final words?
Keep loving sports.
All right, here we go, ladies.
That's a wrap on another episode of the S3 Podcast. If you laughed, learned something, or yelled at your screen, we did our job. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, and share the show with your crew. And as always, we want to thank the brave men and women serving in uniform and all of our veterans who've sacrificed for our freedom. We'll see you next time on the S3. And go Team Slytherin. I mean, Gryffindor. I meant Gryffindor.